Hey there, sport. Welcome to my practice. Thank you for seeing us here.
Well, I appreciate you seeing me, sir.
Whoa, did you just assume my gender?
Oh, yeah, I guess, sorry. What are you?
I'm a doctor. My pronouns are we, us.
Oh, okay. Well, the reason I came in to see you today is I have this,
Well, before we get to that, what we like to do here is start with a few simple intake questions. That way we're better equipped to get to the bottom of what's bothering you. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Age?
35.
Height?
5'5".
Is that standing against a wall without shoes?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Do you stand with Ukraine?
What?
Do you stand with Ukraine?
Why does that matter here?
Oh, it just helps me understand if you stand with Ukraine or not.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Stop it there, and welcome to Big React Reviews, where we react to things on the internet. And today we are returning to Awaken with JP. And I think the title of this video is like when your doctor is woke. And I think what he's trying to portray here is the fact that a lot of fake wokeness, these far left ideologies, really make life way more complicated than it really needs to be. And because they keep playing with language, you just have to go through all these hoops just to get to like a basic point. And the fact that a lot of things are becoming unnecessarily politicized. Things like sports that should just be about sports is now politicized. Math and science has become politicized, and it really shouldn't be. But anyway, we're gonna go back into it. But before you do, if you like type of videos, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get the notifications when I do upload. All of that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support the channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal me link is in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like, you can super thanks. Other than that, sit back, relax, and continue to enjoy the video. Alright, here we go.
Let me just note that in your chart.
Why is it taking you so long to write that down?
Oh, it's not the quickest thing to draw. And your weight?
125 pounds?
You're not overweight?
No, I exercise a lot. I really like to stay fit, you know?
That's terrible.
Yeah, I run... Wait, what?
Well, you being fit, as you like to call it, that's not very positive towards the body positivity community. It's quite shaming towards them, actually, and that's not very healthy. We need to add about 87 pounds of obesity to you.
You want me to be overweight? But that's unhealthy and would put me at risk of heart disease, wouldn't it?
No, I don't think that exact correlation correlates anymore.
I think it actually does. Being obese is really bad for your heart and cardiovascular system.
Where'd you hear that?
It's very common scientific knowledge.
Oh, no. That's outdated science that's been disproven by the new science of the body positivity community. I mean, that whole paradigm, that's just as archaic as using leeches for bloodletting to try to cure illness. Don't be silly. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Stop it there. Okay, the whole fat positivity thing is saying that him wanting to work out is hurtful to the fat acceptance movement. Now this is very true because again, a lot of people that are in these collective tribes see themselves as a collective and not an individual. So a lot of times people will accuse people making personal decisions for themselves personally hurts the rest of the community or hurts other communities. Therefore, you should make sure when you make these personal decisions, you think about how it's going to affect the community. And a lot of these communities are like that because they're very cult-like. And everybody does that. Every side does that. You'll see the red pill community like react to a single mom who's just going about her life, and they'll react to this whole video about her lifestyle is destructive to the rest of the community. It's like, it's her personal life. She's not giving life advice. She's not saying follow me, and you can have your personal opinion about it by saying that she's not allowed to show her personal life because it somehow affects the community is stupid because she's an individual. She's not a part of a fucking beehive. Everyone does this, and this is why I don't like tribalism. It's weird, it's culty, no matter what side it's on. But anyway, let's continue.
Okay.
Doctor, we have an extremely ill patient in critical condition in room 5, and we're all out of leeches.
What are his vital signs?
Pronouns are she, they, pro-abortion, stands with Ukraine, and happily denies the existence of the New World Order.
Okay, I think I saw more leeches in the ditch out behind our building. Wait! If the patient's in critical condition, you'll probably want to hurry.
Thank you, doctor.
Okay, where were we?
My weight.
Oh yes, I'll prescribe you some trans fats to help cure you of being at an ideal weight. And what's your gender?
I'm a male. Isn't that obvious? I have a beard.
No, not obvious at all. I thought you were like a body hair activist. I mean, talk about people doing God's work. Those animals are really making a difference. And have you ever been pregnant?
No, I can't say that I have.
Wait, you haven't been, or you have been and just can't say you have?
I have not been pregnant.
Age you started menstruating?
I'm a man.
Yep, I've got that noted. And age you started menstruating?
I've never had my period.
Oh my word, there must be something wrong with your hysterical glands. I'll have your gynecologist fax over your genital records, and I'll take a look at those.
I don't have a gynecologist.
Oh, don't worry about that. I'll refer you to a good one. And family history, was your nuclear family intact?
Yes.
Gross. Did your mother have an abortion while she was pregnant with you?
I don't think she did, no.
Oh, so she's a Republican? Did Child Protective Services ever remove you from the home?
No.
Well, they should have. And do you support Black Lives Matter?
Well, I support the statement. I don't really support the organization, no.
No, you can't do that. They're the same.
No, I think they're actually quite different.
Simple question. Do you support Black Lives Matter?
It's not a simple question.
Are you racist or not?
No!
Okay. Supports BLM?
The whole idea like of supporting BLM, the organization, is whether it's a simple yes or no answer. If you're racist, then you don't. If you aren't racist, then you do. And cutting out all the nuance. Again, this is when you're on the far side of either coin. If you're far left, far right, you just cut out all the nuance, all the gray. You become very binary in your thinking and become very black and white. And this has happened on both sides, but because it feels like progressive or leftist ideology has more power now, it's just more apparent, right? But anyway, let's continue.
Does cancer run in your family?
No, not much. My grandfather had skin cancer.
Okay. And how many months do you celebrate Pride Month for each year?
I don't know, a couple?
That's great. And are you fully vaccinated for rabies?
I don't think that's approved for human use.
That doesn't really matter to us anymore. And with the new one, are you fully boosted?
I'm not, no.
Okay, well, you've at least had your initial dose. Haven't you?
No.
That's not a problem.
It's not?
No, not at all. We'll take care of that right now.
That's a lot of needles.
Sure is. It's your initial dose and all your boosters. We're just gonna cut you up real quick here.
Ow! That really hurt. Which brand are these?
All of them. And do strokes or heart attacks run in your family?
No.
They will now. And what's your ethnicity? African American, Latin American, Latinx, Pacific Islander, Asian American, Asian but not Chinese Asian, American Indian, or Eastern Spiritual Indian?
I'm white.
No, that's not an option.
Why isn't being white an option?
It's just not very good for diversity.
Okay, but I'm white, okay? It's just the way I am, it's the way I'm born. You're white too, I don't understand.
Did you just assume my race?
Yeah, because I can observe that you're white.
I'm not white.
What are you?
I'm a doctor.
You know, to be honest, it actually doesn't seem like you are. Are you even a real doctor?
Yes, of course. There's my medical degree.
It doesn't look real.
I assure you, I'm a real doctor.
Where'd you go to medical school?
I didn't go to medical school.
Then how are you a real doctor?
Because I identify as a doctor.
That doesn't make you a real doctor.
Yes, it does.
How does just saying you're a real doctor actually make you a real doctor?
Because I said words indicating the thing I want to be. And when I said those words, I said them with a sense of conviction, as though what I say I am correlates with the truth of who I am. It's really a flawless system.
But that doesn't always correlate, just because...
Furthermore, I am very willing to intimidate people with anger and slanderous accusations while victimizing myself.
They do this all the time, and it seems so oxymoronic, but it's like they'll be aggressive towards you at the same time of claiming victim and oppression and shielding himself with that, right? But it's because, again, a lot of these comes from neo-Marxist belief systems of oppressing or the oppressed. So if someone's like a female or they identify as a female and they're being aggressive towards a male, it doesn't really matter how aggressive they are. They're still the oppressed ones and they're still the victim because they see themselves as the one that has less power. So even if they're being aggressive towards you, it's punching up and not punching down. That's just how they kind of rationalize it to themselves. But it's so asinine how they will come and verbally attack you and try to smear you and cancel you, and as soon as they get even the slightest criticism is, I'm fat, I'm black, I'm queer, I have mental health issues. It's like what? But yes, and if you think that this is an over-exaggeration, of course, to amplify a point, and this is what JP does. But we saw in the last 2 years when the global virus that doctors, nurses, people who are supposed to have sworn their allegiance when it comes to just being caring and giving medical care and saving lives of anybody, no matter what part of the world, ideology, race, political stance they have, they became very political and they made it very clear where they stood when they were very anti the protests that was against the lockdowns and the freedom to continue working and having a livelihood and going to and having just the freedom to move around. But they were very pro the raging super spreaders that is the BLM protest in the summer of love with a mostly peaceful protest. You saw doctors and nurses standing in solidarity with this, but when it came to the average working class, middle class American, they were grandma killers, hateful, right-wing, QAnon Trump supporters, and the worst things ever, right? We saw the medical industry take a political and a cultural stance when it comes to ideology. We've seen that. So who's to say in the future that doesn't become more radicalized? Anyway, let's continue.
Furthermore, I am very willing to intimidate people with anger and slanderous accusations while victimizing myself if they don't act in accordance with the words that I say I am, even though they are contradictory to objective reality.
That's coercion.
Exactly. That's why I'm a doctor.
No, you're just pretending to be a doctor. You know what? I'm out of here.
Why?
Because you're not a real doctor.
You are a hateful bigot. You are literally killing doctors in our community. You're a murderer. I hope you and your family literally burn to death in a way that doesn't emit carbon into the atmosphere. You're a doctor-phobic bigot. Die, you monster. And I don't think you really stand with Ukraine. I think you were just saying it. And you have no idea how hard that is on me.
Because you're not a real doctor.
I can't believe the hatred. He thinks guys like you and I aren't real doctors? What is wrong with people?
Sir, you've had 7 patients die today and we just lost another one.
Well, depopulation is part of medicine. Job well done.
Thank you, sir. I'll go finish another one.
Yeah, because I can observe that you're...
Depopulation being a part of medicine. That's something to contemplate on. It's funny how they keep coming up with all these pharmaceuticals that don't fix the problem but just put a band-aid on and make you more sicker with more side effects and symptoms. But anyway, that's it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. What I said, what he said in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell to get notifications when I do upload. All that really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you'd like to support this channel even further, you can donate. My PayPal, me link in the description box below and also in the comment section. Of course, it helps, but you don't have to. You can just like, comment, and subscribe. Another great way to support this channel is either join my brand new membership program, different levels, different tiers, different perks, or you can visit my brand new merch shop. Links down below and links to all of the eternal platforms I'm on, my socials, including my Twitter, other ways to support me and other ways to contact me for business is always in the links down below. And if you like, you can super thanks. I also have a second travel vlog channel. I travel as a lifestyle or I live abroad. If you'd like to know where I am in the world, you can go to the description box below and also in the comment section. Hit the link, go subscribe to my travel vlog channel, and or follow me on my travel Instagram. My stories is usually what's most up to date. And you also have my second channel, Speak Freely, links down below. And you guys have an amazing day. Bye!